We are here in the beautiful city of Huntington Beach, California for the perfect game September Showdown. My name is Benny. Somewhere over there is my son Lumpy, and we are Team Rally Fries, a 12U team out of Norwalk, California. We finished as a 7 seed in this tournament, and we'll be going up against the 10 seed, the LMB 12U team. Good luck to both teams. Hopefully lots of great plays and lots of great hits. One team will move on. One team will go home and play video games. It's a beautiful and early morning for Rally Fries baseball. Rally Fries are ready. LMB is ready. Umpire is ready. Mason on the mound. Lumpy catching. First pitch. Strike one. Rally Fries in our classic red pinstripe jerseys with red pants. Don't forget we got shirts for sale. Click the link in the description. If at any point in this video, if you like what you see, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave us a comment. We love answering them. Strike two. These games usually go between 4 and 6 innings or an hour and 40 minutes, whichever the umpire feels is necessary. That is hit and falls for a single. Great job, young man. Rally Fries to get the win in this tournament would have to win 4 games today. Nice play by Thor from his knees. Got him. And that's an out. Runner advances to second. Great job. New batter, umpire in a good spot. That ball's hit and foul. 0-1. Strike two. 0-2. Hit and caught by Julian. Great job, Juju. 2 outs. 1-0. That's a rip to an Aaliyah who makes the catch. Great job, Fries, putting up a 0. Let's go bat. Benji leading it off for Team Rally Fries takes ball 1. Quick little fact for Benji this tournament, he is batting 1,000. That's right. I hope I don't jinx him. Here is the 1-0 count. That's in there for a strike. 1-1. Strike two. 2 strikes. Benji hits that into the air. Second base makes the catch. 1 out. Lumpy stepping into the box for his first at-bat. Got the Rawlings icon. Takes strike 1 right down the pipe. Gives a little hand gesture to someone over there. I'm going to scoot over as center field is sort of in the way. Here is the 0-1. That's a ball. 1-1 count here. That's ball 2. You guys can see how hard it is for me to stand still and keep this camera steady. Every time I move my feet, there's a little jitter, so my apologies. Here is a 2-1 pitch to Lumpy, and that's in there. 3-1. Lumpy steps out with a little, doing his little ritual of a little cross in the dirt. 3-1. Is he going to get a good pitch? Here's the throw. That's strike 2. That was a good pitch, Lumpy. Not sure what he is shocked about. 3-2. Lumpy yet to swing the bat. Here he is, and the pitch. That's a ground ball up the middle. Great job, Lumpy. He gets it started with a single. Gavin coming in to pinch run for Lumpy, who is catching. Looks like Thor in the box here, and he takes ball 1. 1-0 count. Strike 1. 1-1. Strike. He's going 2. Safe is the call. 1-2. Ball. Thor back in the box here. A 2-2 count. Strike 3. Got him. 2 outs. Good pitch. Juju in the box. Runner still hanging out at second. Strike 1. 0-1. Ground ball to the pitcher. He takes it himself. 3 outs. After 1 inning, we've got no score. Back in action here. Top of the second. Ball 1. 1-0. Ball 2. 2-0. Strike 1. 2-1 count. Ball. 3-1. That's ball 4, and that young man works a walk. New batter. Strike 1. 0-1 ball. 1-1 ball. Checking him at 1. Ooh, safe. Mason fires, and that's a ball. 3-1. That ball's hit well and over Benji's head. Runner is on his way to third. Benji fires and hits the cut. And we got runners on second and third. Nice hit, young man. Big chance for LMB. Runners on second and third. Nobody out here. Ball. 1-0. Strike one. 1-1. Ball. 2-1. Ball three. 3-1. Strike two. 3-2 count here. Ball four, and the bases are loaded. New batter. Ball one. 1-0. Strike one. 1-1. That's a ball. Here comes the 2-1. Ball. 3-1. Ball four, and a run is going to come in. And LMB strike first and take a 1-0 lead right there. Caden comes in to pitch. Base is still loaded with nobody out. Strike one. 0-1. Ball. Good job, Lumpy. 1-1. Ball. 2-1. Ball by Lumpy. They're going to test it, and a run comes in. 2-0. 3-1. Hit and foul. 3-2. Strike three. Got him. Great job, Caden. 1 out. 1-1. That's a hit. And that falls. 1 run's going to come in. A second run. Safe. And it is a 4-0 LMB lead. Great job. Still 1 out, runners on first. That's a poke, and out of play, foul. No cars were hit. 2 strikes, ground ball. Jaden bobbles, everybody's safe. Caden fires, that's a ground ball to Thor. He gets 1 at 3, double play. Great job, Fries, to get out of the inning. Let's go bat. Big Mac in the box, leading it off here. Bottom 2, ball 1. 3-2, ball 4, and Aiden works a walk to start the inning. Fries down 4-0. Aaliyah, her first at bat. Strike one. 1-1. Aaliyah with a hit in the shallow left. That is caught. Safe at first. Great job. 1 out. Carter at the dish here. He takes ball 1. 1-0. Strike one. 1-1. Foul ball. 1-2. Ball going to. Safe. 2-2. Strike 3. Got him. Great job, young man. 2 outs. El Rey with a runner on second. Hit. Foul. 2-2. Ground ball. Short. Fields it. Fires. Got him. 3 outs. We're going to the 3rd inning. Caden back on the mound. Aiden moves to catcher. Lumpy moves over to left field here. Foul ball off the catcher. The umpire. Woo. He's okay. Life is good. Let's move on. 1-1. Strike 2. 2 strikes here. Got him. Great job, Caden. Showtime with his first strikeout of the day. 3-1. Ball 4. That young man's going to wiggle over to first. Here's the pitch. That's hit well. Benji tracking. Oh no, that's a foul ball. 1-2. Ball. He's going to, and safe. Here comes the pitch. That's a ground ball. Julian gets it, goes to first, gets the out. Runner advances to third. 3-2. Ball 4. That young man's going to first. Runners at the corners. That's hit, and that's going to fall. 1 run is going to come in. Safe at third. 5-0 LMB. 0-2. Ball. They're going to test it at home. Out. Great job, Aiden, to save a run. 3 outs. The Fries chasing 5. Let's go hit the ball. Bottom of the third, Ludwig. We call him Luddy at the dish. Strike one.
Hi, my name's Ludwig. My number's 35, and my favorite baseball team is the LA Dodgers.
Luddy named after the famous composer Ludwig van Beethoven, and that's a foul ball. Not sure if Luddy has any musical talent, but he can definitely hit a baseball. 0-2. That's a rip into left, and it falls. Great job, Luddy, getting it started here in the bottom of the third.
Hi, my name is Dante, and my favorite team is the Dodgers.
What number are you?
27.
Gavin comes in to pinch run for Luddy. Here is Dante, and that's a ground ball. Second base. They're going to only have a play at first, and they got him. 1 out. 1 out for Benji. Gavin over there in scoring position. Fries down 4-0. Ball 1. 1-0. Ooh, that's a ball by the catcher, and now Gavin scoots over to third. Another 3-2. Strike 3, got him. Great job, young man. 2 outs. Lumpy in the box here. Rips that into left and foul. Lumpy in an 0-1 here. And he hits a ground ball up the middle. Great job. Gets the Fries on the board. 4-1. Let's go. Pickoff, save by the batter, or by the first baseman. Lumpy turning on the speed. Safe! Lumpy with the blazing speed. Thor back in the box. Ground ball to the pitcher. 3 outs. Back in action, top 4. Ball 1. 1-0. That's a hit to a Jaden. Great job, Elray. 1 down. New batter. That's a hit. Lumpy's got a chance at 1. Safe. Wow, nice try. Lumpy with a hose. New batter, runner on first. Hit and out of play into the street. Oh, into the street. 0-1. That's a base hit. Lumpy stops the ball. Runners on first and second. New batter. That's turned on and it falls. Play at 1. No, bases are loaded. 1 out. Big chance for LMB. Bases juiced. Foul ball. Strike 1. I couldn't tell. Another 2-strike pitch. That's a ground ball. Jaden gets 1. Safe. A run comes in to make it a 6-1 game.
Good team
1-1. Ball. Runner goes 2. Another 3-2. That's a ground ball off of Jaden's glove. A run comes in. Lumpy fires 4. And the runner goes back to third. 7-1 LMB. Carter on the mound making his pitching debut for the Fries. And that's a foul ball. Runners on the corners here. Still 2 outs. Fries down 7-1. Ball. 1-1. That's a ground ball. Jaden fields it. Fires. Got him. 3 outs. We're going to the bottom of the 4th inning. Juju leading it off here for the Fries. Bottom 4. Strike 1. 0-1 is the count. That's a ground ball to the shortstop who fields it and fires. Got him! Great play. Nice stretch by the first baseman. 1 out. 0-2. Aiden hits that well into the air. Center fielder underneath it and makes the catch. 2 outs. Lexon in his first at-bat of the game, and there's a hard ground ball, and that gets through for a single. Great job, Lexon. Carter in the box, runner on first. Foul ball. 0-1 is the count. That's a ground ball to third. What a play. Going to first. That's offline, and Carter's in with a single. Runners on the corners. Booter in the box here. Ball 1.
My name's Nathan. My number's 2, and I like the Dodgers.
1-1. Booter with a ground ball. They go the short way and got him. 3 outs. Great job, LMB. Top 5, Carter back on the mound. Ball 1. 3-2. Hit into the air. Foul. Another 3-2. Hit into the air and foul again. Another 3-2. Ball 4, and that young man works a walk. 3-2. He did not go. Ball 4, and he is going to first. Got a lot of players and umpires in this shot. 5 players and 2 umpires. And that's a rip into center. That's going to fall, and we got the bases loaded. Great hit, young man. Fry's down 7-1. Nobody out here because of time and possible mercy rule. This might be the end if LMB can bring some runs across. And that's ball 1. 2-0. Ball 3 by the catcher. They're going to test it. Safe. 8-1. Carter fires. Ball 4. He is going to first. Aaliyah comes in with nobody out. Bases loaded. Ball 1. 1-0. Strike 1. 1-1. Foul ball. Aaliyah fires. Strike 3. Got him. Great job. 1 out. New batter. Oh, that's hit well. And that is a fair ball. The bases are going to clear. Young man is going to hold at second. Great job. And that's an 11-1 game. 5 baseball players, 2 umpires, and a partridge in a pear tree. There's a ground ball to second. They get the out at first. Great job. 2 outs. 0-1. That ball's hit well to a booter. And he makes a catch. 3 outs. The Fries going down to their last swings. Good luck. Gavin leading it off here. Ball 1. 3-2. That's hit well in the left. He's tracking. Oh, what a catch. Great job, young man. And that's 1 out. New batter. Strike 1. 0-2. Hit. Center fielder running for it. Makes the catch. 2 outs. Rally Fries his last chance in Benji. Ball 1. Or it hit him, apparently. And he's going to first. The baseball gods have allowed Lumpy to get another at-bat here with 2 outs. Runner on first. That's a ball. Benji's going to get on his horse and go 2. Lumpy back in the box here, and he takes strike 1. This was not Rally Fries' best tournament, obviously. Not the way we had hoped to start. But it's a start nonetheless. Our next tournament will be in Arizona coming up very soon. 1-1. Lumpy gets to first. And he's going to be safe. Benji comes in to score. Lumpy safe at second. And it's 11-2. Great job. Way to run it out. Thor in the box. Still 2 outs. Ball. Rally Fries down to their last strike here. There's a ground ball. Third base fields it. And got him. 3 outs. Great job, LMB. Rally Fries take the L, and we'll be going home and playing video games. Don't forget to binge watch. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. We'll see you guys in the next one. We're out of here. Peace.